Sam, they think you're stupid. Man, this video right here, it's got to do with all that politicking and all that shit like that, man. Who they feeling like? They think you stupid. Shit. Nigga, please. Come on, guy.
What's worse than hiding details about one of the biggest scandals of our generation?
Man, I don't know how to feel about that nigga, man. I don't know. I look at him, it's like I'm 50-50 with Cuz. It's like I don't like Cuz ass, but at the same time, damn near he get shit done. I'm 50-50 with his ass, man.
Is it misleading the public with promises to reveal the truth?
We have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
Is it editing and redacting crucial evidence to shift the narrative?
Here, there's like a sudden shift in the video. I have not changed this video in any way. I have it in the Premiere Pro timeline, which I guess they had as well. So this is as intended. So there's this just weird shifts in the footage.
Or is it labeling the whole thing a nothing burger after harping on about it for months?
But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring.
Unfortunately,
What is that? Am I misinformed or uninformed? I don't know what the fuck that is. Somebody gonna be like, you damn idiot, how you don't know about that? I heard about it, but shit, I ain't do no digging.
These three issues only scratch the surface of the mind games Donald Trump has employed to make anyone asking about the Epstein files look like a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today...
Look, little brother. We get it. You ain't had to do all that shit. Fuck wrong with him with all that promo and shit. Nigga, get to the video.
Before we discuss why and how Trump is distancing himself from anything related to the Epstein files, we first must understand who Jeffrey Epstein was and his connection to the current US president. Throughout his life, Epstein was always in close proximity to the rich and powerful. Initially, he worked as a math teacher at the prestigious Delton School before moving to the now defunct Bear Stearns Investment Group, where he had tutored the CEO's son. His position as financier gave Epstein access to billionaires like Lex Wexner and Leon Black, as well as millions of dollars in compensation for various financial services and investment advice. With that kind of money and connections, it was...
Hello traders, in this video...
Them niggas is old and sloppy, man. Damn near they need the money. Without the money, they wouldn't be shit. Them niggas is just old and sloppy. Like, look at all these damn goons. Ugh.
Epstein found himself attending events, parties, and clubs in various elite circles. Between the 80s and early 2000s, one of Epstein's more notable associations was with Donald Trump. They were frequently photographed together and seemed to be inseparable at whatever occasion they attended. Epstein was even a frequent guest at Trump's Palm Beach club, Mar-a-Lago.
Come on in, go inside.
An invitation into Donald Trump's world from 1992, found in the NBC archives, shows the future president welcoming Jeffrey Epstein to his Mar-a-Lago estate. The get-together more than a decade before Epstein pleaded guilty to prostitution charges in Florida. Both men are seen enjoying themselves, Trump pointing out women dancing in front of them.
Man, I don't give a fuck. All I really cared about this whole just thing is like, how can you have a hairstyle for your entire life and not get sick of it? This nigga Trump was an old playboy still rocking the slick back. Smooth ass old goon, man. Go on somewhere, man. I wanna see that shit. I don't care nothing about no Jeffrey Epstein, dog.
Which in a way puts him up there with Elvis. Going by Trump's other statements about Epstein, it seems these sorts of visits go both ways, with Trump allegedly stating, "The one time I visited Epstein's Palm Beach home, the swimming pool was full of beautiful young girls. How nice, I thought. He let the neighborhood kids use his pool. Unfortunately, pool parties weren't the main reason underage girls were at Epstein's residence. Starting in 2005, numerous girls stepped forwards with accusations of disgustingly inappropriate acts inflicted upon them by Epstein at his Palm Beach home. According to the victim's testimony, Epstein would lure them to his home with the promise of making a few $100s in exchange for a harmless massage. However, once they were alone, Epstein would escalate things into a far more disturbing encounter that left the girls traumatized.
He starts off with giving him a massage. The more you do with him, the more you make. Basically, if you take off your clothes, you're gonna make more. If you let him do things to you, you're gonna make more.
Like do things, you mean touch you?
Yeah, touch you in inappropriate places. I didn't need, I wouldn't like let him touch me or anything like that.
Man, bitch, stop lying. You wouldn't be covering up your damn face if you ain't allow him to touch you. See, that's why y'all got to instill morals and values inside of your damn kid. Nigga, your kids should know right from wrong by the time they 5. I ain't studying all that nice ass shit, man. The world ain't nice. Man, nigga, what the hell she even doing at Jeffrey Epstein house without her daddy? Where her damn mama at? You know, I know my little girl wouldn't have been over there. I'm like, Jeffrey Epstein? Man, who was that? Oh, he's just a man that is in the neighborhood. He said I can come over to his pool party. Oh, for real? What other parents gonna be there? No, it's just kids. He's nice. Fuck no. You crazy? Don't know that boy?
So after that, he's like, you know what? He's like, listen, I'll pay you $200 for every girl that you bring to me.
Investigators went on to identify over 30 other victims and wasted no time in arresting Epstein. While such heinous activities would warrant several years in federal prison, Epstein somehow managed to walk away with only a little over a year in jail. One could imagine that such a scandalous case surrounding such a well-connected elite would drum up a lot of coverage from the media. But sadly, that wasn't the case. The only articles produced on the topic at the time were from the New York Times. Even before the arrest was made, victims Maria and Annie Farmer tried to speak out about the abuse to Vanity Fair journalist Vicky Ward, but were quietly ignored. This strange phenomenon wasn't
I just know she was a stunner back in her youth. I know she was. Just look how she looking at a motherfucker. God damn. Hey girl. Shit, you should have been born in this generation. Fuck wrong with you. But it's alright if I can. Yeah.
limited to Vanity Fair, as other media companies like ABC News were approached with damning evidence against Epstein and still refused to cover it.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about
So I'm not alone. Shit.
Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story.
The only time anyone was willing to discuss Epstein's crimes was following his second arrest in 2019 for trafficking minors. However, Epstein would never face the full wrath of the law as he suddenly passed away in police custody while awaiting trial. After a brief investigation and autopsy, it was ruled out as self-inflicted.
A win is a win. Fuck is he doing? Yeah. A win is a win. Yeah, let's go and get his ass up out of here. Yeah.
With that, the true nature of Epstein's crimes only survived in the form of video and material evidence recovered during an FBI raid of his New York home, although most of the footage was supposedly lost not long after. This naturally left people wondering, why is it that any evidence or information around Epstein's crimes conveniently gets lost, ignored, or minimized? A story about a powerful and connected elite abusing their power for pleasure should have been shouted from the rooftops from the very start. But it was all buried. What sort of forces were keeping these atrocities sealed behind closed doors? How could media companies turn a blind eye to this? And more importantly, why are they only touting this story when the chief perpetrator was already gone? With the news of Epstein's passing and details about his previous crimes coming to light, the public became very interested in knowing what exactly happened to the convicted offender and who he was associated with. A majority of the populace was convinced that Epstein didn't take his life and pushed back against official reports. With the hashtag Epstein didn't kill himself going viral across social media, skepticism with anything the government was saying about Epstein was at an all-time.
Is he gone? I mean, if the nigga is off this earth and no longer breathing, do it really matter? To keep it a buck, like, do it really matter? Y'all investing too much time in the shit. I'm keeping it bang with a motherfucker. Over with, they over with. It don't matter if they did it themselves or a motherfucker did it to them or it happened naturally. You feel me? They still gone. Ain't nothing you could do.
I'm high, with people now looking at everyone associated with Epstein in the past through such a harsh lens. Billionaires like Bill Gates and notable academics like Lawrence Krauss were forced to completely disavow him.
Had a number of meetings with Jeffrey Epstein. What did you know about him when you had a number of meetings with Jeffrey Epstein?
Damn, man, what is in that damn... Where he went? Jail or prison? What's in that water? Boy looking like Daddy. This about what happened to Daddy. God damn, boy, y'all be rich and then y'all get in no chain and y'all just age down. Lord Jesus. Dude got bags of death.
What did you know about him when you were meeting with him, as you've said yourself, in the hopes of raising money?
You know, I had dinners with him. I regret doing that. He had relationships with people he said, you know, would give to global health, which is a interest I have. You know, not nearly enough philanthropy goes in that direction. You know, those meetings were a mistake.
Even massive firms like JP Morgan.
You know, those meetings.
I'm not believing his old ass. I'm not believing him. Y'all think Bill Gates is undercover? I didn't say what. You feel me? You can use your context clues.
Were a mistake.
Even massive firms like JP Morgan were forced to pay the price for associating with Epstein's activities. However, the man who should have truly felt the heat when it came to questioning those socialized with Epstein was none other than Donald Trump. After all, they had a very public history together, and the FBI had found 14 different numbers for Trump in Epstein's address book. Although, before any concerns could set in, Trump managed to deflect the accusation on other elites and powerful people during his first presidential campaign.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
After becoming president, Trump further distanced himself from Epstein and tried to—
Wait, so he's the guy that started the whole island myth and take kids to the island and all that shit like that? And y'all might be a little too invested. I don't think I genuinely care, to be honest. Cause it ain't no kids just getting to no islands without the parents' consent. So clearly the parents ain't getting no damn about their kid. It's just like sending your little baby up for adoption. The parents got a nice thick stack of money and they gave their little one up. I mean, shit. What if the parent don't care? Why should you? I'm just keeping it a buck. Goddamn. Yeah. You got to worry about your own kids, your own household, your own neighborhood, your own family, nigga. I ain't all that, man. All that outside drama, man. That shit just gonna stress you out, and stress lead to aging early. Don't do it to yourself.
Minimize statements about his former friend.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I mean, people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan.
Trump would also use the speculation around Epstein's death to throw shade at his political rivals and absolve himself of any wrongdoing. He even went as far as grandstanding with demands for full investigation into what really happened to Epstein, quoting, "What we're saying is that we want an investigation. I want a full investigation. And that's what I absolutely am demanding. So you have to ask, did Bill Clinton go to the island? That's the question. If you find that out, you're going to know a lot." Considering the fact that Trump was a frequent passenger on Epstein's private jet, the same could have been said about him. However, that didn't stop him from pushing the narrative that his rivals were behind what happened to Epstein.
Do you think it's possible that Epstein was killed?
Oh, sure, it's possible. I mean, I don't really believe. I think he probably committed suicide. he had a life with, you know, beautiful homes and beautiful everything, and he all of a sudden he's incarcerated and not doing very well.
Trump was using every single opportunity to divert any attention away from his previous dealings with Epstein and feigned ignorance to the crucial aspects of the case. When he failed to get re-elected in 2021, Trump couldn't help but double down on making everyone else look like they were hiding the truth about Epstein's case. During his 2024 presidential campaign, Trump presented himself as the one to reveal—
Oh my god, that is an iconic moment. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker try to put one in me and end my life, and I'm a political figure. Hey, I'm stealing that card, Trump. Nigga, I'm gonna let you know I'm stealing that card, gang. Yeah, it's mine, nigga. I'm throwing the damn fist up. You couldn't do shit. Wrong with you.
Reveal the truth about Epstein's crimes and publicize the names of those involved. Trump wanted people to believe that he didn't have anything to hide, since he was trying to give them the answers to the questions the current administration was keeping secret.
Some people think that one way to build trust is to declassify things that everyone's talking about. I know you talked earlier about it. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. So if you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these. Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you?
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would.
Around that time, the scandal was at the forefront of the public consciousness.
Oh, so the higher-ups know about everything, but they just distribute the information like fast food burgers. Oh, okay. I see. Do it really matter? What you don't know don't affect you. You feel me? What you do know do affect you. So maybe they just holding it for a certain reason. Maybe you weak-minded motherfuckers just can't handle the info. You feel? A motherfucker like me, shit, I gets all the important deets I need on everything I needs to know that revolves around certain things, dealing with things that I deal with. You feel? Stop looking at me like that, gang. I just know you squinting your eyes looking like, what the fuck is he talking about? Clearly you just ain't advanced. I'm sorry.
As a US judge had already ordered that 170 names on Epstein's list be disclosed. The idea of Trump being the messiah that would peel back the veil around the Epstein files quickly spread throughout his political sphere, as many of his supporters began demanding the file be released to the public.
You know, it's the same thing with Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you
give out the list.
I saw you make
50 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is
or his administration done the one thing they said was at the top of their priority list. How could they expect the public to be satisfied with little to no new information about the case they supposedly had the details of? Well, it seems they expect people to just take their word at face value. Despite a recent FBI memo mentioning that there were over 1,000 victims involved in the case, the current FBI director tried to make people believe that most of the information was already given to the public.
Damn that nigga, man. Man, he gone, bro. Was that y'all daddy? Was y'all one of the females sitting inside of the pool as a kid? What the man did to you? The man ain't caused no emotional trauma on your life, man. Relax. Relax. God damn, y'all focus on the wrong shit, man. You motherfuckers supposed to be banding together by this goddamn inflation. You motherfuckers supposed to be banding together about this goddamn, shit, what else is there really to band together except inflation? And raise that motherfucking minimum wage. Shit. Yeah, that's what we need to be banding together. But I didn't about to study no Jeffrey Epstein, dog. Man, that dude was rich and daddy. Wasn't nothing but an old goon. I rest my case. But man, y'all know how I get though, dick. Man, fuck with me. Don't fuck without me, bitch. I'm gone.